Welcome to Quips and Crits, another 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. In today's show, you will hear variant rules such as honor and madness checks, playable NPCs, proficiency dice, and brutal critical fails. Our talented cast of players are Sarah playing Tribute the Tiefling Paladin.
I don't know what color Tribute blushes because she's already pink, so that was definitely happening when she left Saywood's office.
Katie playing Talos the Half-Orc Cleric.
Talos is actually kind of afraid of ghosts. Thank God he's a cleric and can turn undead.
Ransford playing Breeze the Tabaxi Bard.
You went for a swim?
Yes.
How'd it go?
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Alex playing Nikos the Eladrin Warlock.
Brace myself a bit, and I just lean over and I just let it go out. There's just like, I'm gonna have to do that again sometime.
Emily playing Cass the Half-Elf Fighter.
Well, since I have heroism, I feel like I'm not really thinking about beating a child.
And Courtney playing Adela, the Water Genasi Druid.
Don't quite care, I guess. I'm Adela.
I'm Dan the DM.
That was just straight rum. I mean, I enjoy it, but I was not prepared for that to just be a mouthful of rum.
Let's get back to the game.
You see against a great wall here in the back, as the rest of the walls seem to have been carved over centuries and centuries of water flow. This wall here in the back seems to be perfectly smooth. There's some sort of strange lines drawn to make some sort of arcane circle, though you don't quite know what it is yet, so we're going to just draw this here and then put a pentagram in it. And she turns to all of you and she speaks. She says, "You've defeated my lizard men. I see."
What, like it was hard?
It should have been. Though it simply gives me the pleasure of killing you myself. You didn't let go. You didn't let all the prisoners go. Did you? The prisoners, are they still out there?
Oh yes, they're still tied up.
Oh good. Look, man. Sacrifices are so hard to come by these days. And I certainly the 5 of you won't last too long.
Why don't you just sacrifice yourself?
Well, that's dumb. Tabaxi.
Should have made that a dissonant whisper.
Go sacrifice yourself.
No wonder they don't let you in the castle.
I thought it was because they're racist.
That too. Which is obviously why I do not remain topside, as these practices are regularly frowned upon, and do-gooders like your... And then she reaches behind her.
So if we're do-gooders...
Hold on. Reaches behind her and pulls up a jade masked friend here. Would stop me.
Okay, Nikos immediately looks to see who
I was saying
What?
Like this.
Does everybody look up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really.
Do we have no idea?
Is he just like hiding his face like this?
Well, he's kind of pulled his coat up over his face.
Oh, he's conscious.
Yes.
Oh, good.
He's still hiding his face.
See George Clooneying it like that hides anything.
Well, he's kind of got his coat up. It's, yeah. Perfect.
He has no idea what's happening.
You can't see me.
And she says, "Yes, I was very surprised when I removed his mask. I have no idea who it is." "I assume you are looking to you? No? That's fine. I don't know. I'm going to sacrifice him, so it doesn't really matter."
To what?
To what? What an excellent question. One I would be happy to answer. In this arcane circle in the back, it begins to glow and it turns white. And then you can swear there's movement as what rolls forward is a giant eyeball. And tentacles begin to sprout from the sides.
Badass.
So what do they get in the monologue?
She's so upset, that's why I love it.
I'm assuming that tribute is glaring and pleased.
No, this is Sarah's bad.
That's Sarah's bad, yep. Least favorite monster.
I hate these monsters. If this is what I think it is. Everyone knows my displeasure for this particular...
What monster indeed? The monster that more life, blood, gold, and dirty favors. have ever been able to produce. But not that it matters to you. You're all gonna die! And the tentacle reaches down and wraps around her and lifts her 15 feet in the air, and her hands glow with arcane magic. Top of the round, Breeze.
Breeze is gonna reach into his bag of holding and pull out something that he forgot he had and just remembered now that he has not tried yet. He's going to take out a potion of giant something and drink it.
No!
Okay.
It's the potion of giant private energy. No. Big dick energy.
All right. Your strength is now a 20. You have +5.
To strength.
Your intelligence is now a -5.
Oh.
You attack whatever's closest to you.
Oh.
Oh no!
Really?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Time to murder Breeze. I just gave you 10 hit points, you asshole.
I like that it was like, we gotta fight her. Just starts attacking everyone. Oh god, we all gotta fight her.
Alright, Breeze is going to take an unarmed attack.
All right. The good news is this is strength-based.
And the better news is you have claws.
Don't say that.
It's better than a sword.
Yep. It is truly.
Like, if I did a
All
sword
right. Who are you attacking?
who's closest?
Everyone. Except Nikos.
I'll attack you. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Nikos, check this out. Go.
They have shields.
Yeah, but
What's-
Nikos isn't thinking.
Who has a higher AC?
Cass doesn't have her shield up.
Yeah, I took my
I'll
shield
take
off.
tribute.
You know
The
what?
whole time I'm just going to scream, I'm sorry!
You know what? Here's the thing. Just like Courtney rolling those 2d6s, that's too selective. Roll a d4. A 4 is a reroll. 1, 2, 3. So tribute 1, Adela 2, Cass 3.
2.
Adela. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Lowest AC.
Make your attack roll.
All the healing she did for you.
Because you're not even you're not even thinking, oh god, this is out of my control. You're just like, Breeze, smash!
I'm guessing, this is how I'm imagining, is Breeze takes a potion and he just blacks out.
And you
Sees,
pretty much.
sees red, is incapable of talking. He's just he's turn around and like his muscles are bulging. He's like a foot taller.
His veins are basically being pressed out of his skin. He's become so muscular.
So if you guys are smart, you'll just get out of the way after the next one and he'll attack a tentacle. 15.
That is a d4 plus strength.
5.
5 points of damage, Adela, as you receive a massive claw to your back.
How is it 5 if your strength is +5?
6.
Oh,
Sorry. That might come on our favor later, so I have to correct you now.
All right. In this form, you have no use of your magic.
Oh.
Breeze, what the fuck?
I mean, he only had one spell slot anyways.
I wanted to help.
He looks over and goes, Nikos.
Okay. Nikos is going to
run.
1, 2, 3, 4, and target the eye with the Wand of Wonder.
Do you have Wand of Wonder pulled up?
I have.
He pulled it up before we started.
Yep. Excellent.
He was like, I don't know what this does, but I got it.
Yep. And I pulled up the effects here on D&D Beyond. 73.
There you go.
I cast Fireball.
Centered.
On the eye.
Excellent.
Yeah, he said he targeted the eye before.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was one of those that cast centered on yourself.
Nope.
Self-destruct.
All right. The object does not move, so it will automatically fail.
8d6.
Roll it.
Starting off good.
So we have one
Continuing
good
all
thing, one bad
okay. So that's 12 so far. 18. That's 4. 23. 26.
I think it might reach.
25. 28. 31 fire damage.
Good God.
Nice.
Can you only use that once? Or can you use it
It's
again?
random.
It's random.
Absolutely
But
random.
you can use the wand again.
Yep.
Yeah, but he might summon like something hostile.
Or he might
something.
spit out bubbles like pop.
Or it might turn it blue. Or
Alright.
like blind everything in a 30-foot radius. That was what happened the first time Connor used a Wand of Wonder.
You pull out the Wand of Wonder with the small baubles and balls on it, and as they begin to glow, they begin to twirl and rotate, and a small ball just begins to pop out and like a bubble begins to drift over, and then it catches up speed, and then as it comes forward, it explodes against the magic eye. That turns red and tears begin to weep from it. You see that blood is now beginning to pour down the center of the wall as the iris is just shaking back and forth. It has sustained serious damage.
Damn.
Good job.
Now Breeze, go punch it.
I just need Adele to get out the way so I can see the tentacle and gotta be the
But you'll
one
go
that
before
hits
I
it.
will. Oh, yeah, you already
I
went.
already went.
Yeah.
All right,
Mine, because I stand right at the bottom.
that is going to go to...
Now, fireball is a massive explosion.
Yes,
Does it also catch her?
it would also catch the Jade Knight.
Oh, darn.
So, good point.
Her being 10 feet in the air.
Although centered on the eye, would have catch the Jade Knight.
Let's go. And this is a what?
Fireball is
It'll be in
a
this
20-foot radius sphere.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Spear. Ooh, I think it just missed.
Just barely. Just barely misses.
Because if he was standing up, that wouldn't be in. Yeah.
5,
That
10,
wouldn't reach.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Spear.
That miss?
He kisses him.
This is what her.
He loses his
Okay.
eyebrows.
Alright.
So, reflex save for half.
Alright, so for the tentacle, it's going to pass the 19. For the woman, 19.
Oh, no wonder.
Alright, so they both take 15. Fire damage.
Damn. Fireball's fucking broken.
Yes!
So good.
What level spell is that?
Third.
Good God.
Alright.
My tiger in the last campaign could do it once a day.
I got to use it once.
That's how
That's
she
red.
destroyed a house.
That's how she destroyed the economy of a major city.
9/11.
No, I'm pretty sure that was me.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about is that's what Shira did. Destroyed the economy of the...
Yeah, I
By
think
eliminating the top 1%.
But
Yeah.
I think that was me, though, not Shira.
Yeah, in any case.
Shira.
Okay, so that's a hell of a turn. The two of them don't care for that. Tentacle number 1 is gonna just slide on over this way.
Perfect.
It is going to make an attack on you. Mr. Fireball over there. Natural 20.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
I wonder how long this potion's gonna last.
Let's see, so that's going to be... ...24 points of damage.
I was at 23.
And then it drags you underwater.
Oh, great.
Well, Bella, this one's all you. I was like, alright, I'll go pick up Mika. Oh.
Boy, Kate, this is gonna seem real familiar to you.
Oh, since it dragged me underwater, I got an automatic failure, don't I?
Start of your turn.
Yay.
And then that is going to go to... See, that's going to go to tentacle number 5,
Oh, they all get a turn.
which is going to move here. We'll just say move here. That's functional enough.
I somehow feel like I'm the safest person in this room.
And that is going to go to the Jade Knight.
Oh, yay.
Finish it off, stab it in the eye, end this now.
Do I have any of my weapons?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure of the scenario beforehand.
She's an idiot. She didn't disarm you.
She's the greatest fat man villain ever. She just took his mask off. That's it.
That's more than they ever achieved.
That's more than that. They didn't even take his belt. They just tied him up. You'll never figure out how to escape with your mask and gloves, boots. What am I doing here? Like, I was an accountant.
I'm gonna make a sling attack at the eye.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to muffle myself. I'll make a sling attack at the eye.
All right. Now you have a very special skill that you can do as the Jade Knight.
Yes.
Whenever you'd like to do it, let me know.
Do I have to, like, activate?
It is a bonus action to use it.
Okay. Alright, then I will use that this turn.
Would you like to use it on the eye?
Yes.
All right. So, the eye will try to lie. That is an 8. You need to make an insight check against him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's that kind of rogue.
21.
He's not rogue. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you like to know about the eye?
Vulnerabilities?
Vulnerabilities? It doesn't have any particular vulnerabilities.
Resistances?
You can choose one.
Damn it. Alright.
It's vulnerable to getting fucking fireballed.
Yeah.
It's vulnerable to taking a level of spell that I didn't prepare for anyone to have. That's what it's vulnerable to.
Alright, sling attack. That would be soft 20.
That'll hit.
Dude,
that is
going
going
to use these dice?
That is going to be a D4 plus a D6 plus your dexterity.
Things are good.
No, this thing's only a D4. This is what the Jade Knight can do.
Oh. And Jade Knight is a ranger with Hunter's Mark.
The Jade Knight is
10.
Made up.
Nope.
I got the sling as a D6.
D4.
It's a D4.
I have a sling.
This is a
We've got okay.
This is a D4.
Yeah, mine is D6.
That's how I nerfed the class.
Oh, okay.
Alright, how much was that?
That was 10.
10?
Yes.
Alright. That stone goes square into the eye and it's beginning to wince. You can see what looks like stone lids are beginning to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like it's trying to maybe wince it away.
And I have 30 rounds?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. It was like 30 Rock. I love that show.
Alright. That is going to go to Tribute.
Can I get through this mass of people?
You have to move towards that or you jump in the water.
Like, does this hinder me at all going through here?
You'll take an additional 5 steps of movement for everybody you move through.
That's some hot garbage. Everyone needs to be in a space. Because that would be 10.
If you move
20.
through chaos, you only have to move through 1. Or move through breeze, I mean, you only have to
Well,
move
because then I have
through
to
1.
go around. So it's either 25. It's 20 either way. So 10, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can get.
Alright, you have an action.
I can't do anything with it.
Would you like to prepare it?
I guess if one of the tentacles comes within range, I'll stab it. Question.
Yes.
Is this all one creature?
Maybe.
I mean, the tentacles obviously have to be attached to something, right? So does it look like they're attached to... What are they
Maybe.
attached to?
You'd have to look.
Can I try and figure that out? Is there some kind of like... I don't know.
Give me a perception or an arcana. One will be a much higher check than the other.
We're gonna do perception because I have 0 reason to make an arcana check.
Alright.
From a character standpoint and a stat standpoint, it's the worst stat.
I thought, just do arcana. Just be really, really funny and do arcana.
I mean, my brain's going, arcana's probably the one that's a lower check. But like Tribute's got zero reason.
Right.
To do it. So we'll do perception, see if I can figure out.
Other than channel Estelle and.
6. It's a 6.
You peer into the water and you just see a murky blue light.
Weird.
All right.
I can't even see Nikos.
So that is going to go to Cass.
Okay.
Join me.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far away is the eye from me?
Oh.
30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. 120 feet.
That hits. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna throw the thunder spear.
No, I don't think I can throw it that far. That is math.
It is math. That's math indeed.
17.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I have one cantrip. I forgot. I'm throwing daggers, and I had them across this whole time.
That is. I don't add anything to that, right? It's just
No.
what? Yeah, 3 damage.
3. All right.
And if anything's flammable on it, it's on fire, but I doubt.
Nothing is unfortunately flammable, though. Burning is being added to the burning, horrible, piercing pain and burning. Anything else in your turn?
No, I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
All right. The second tentacle is going to trigger its attack. It is going to try and constrict. And it is going to fail. The tentacle swings down after you, and you're able to jump out from underneath of it as it tries to wrap you up. And that is going to go to...
Was it a critical failure?
No. No.
I had to know for the list, you know.
Okay. And that is going to go to the big scary lady on top.
Oh.
It is going to look over to you, Cass. And it is going to give you a glare. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck. 4.
So the Sea Hag looks over to you, and as you see this visage of this kind of bluish, green-haired, fairly beautiful woman, as she looks at you, you get this tunnel vision on her. And as you do, you see this tentacle begin to tear and rend her to pieces. Though she doesn't even once scream or even change, it begins to pull her apart. And this shakes you to your core. And you drop to 0 hit points. You are unconscious. You do not make death saves, you're just unconscious.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And that is going to go to Adela.
Okay. I'm going to first move.
Alright. If you move without disengaging, you'll take attack of opportunity.
What am I engaged with?
Breeze.
Oh.
Who just punched the shit out of you?
That's right. I'm gonna disengage first, then move, I guess.
Alright. Do you want to move into the water, or do you want to move around the side?
I'll move into the water. So I'll
Alright.
move over this way, though.
You dive into the water, and you can see through the blue Nikos quickly losing air.
Can I go and try and dive for Nikos to save him?
You can move towards him, but unless you can do something with your bonus action...
I could do a healing spear with my bonus action.
Do you have the spell slot?
I do. I have one last one left for him.
Alright. It is 15 feet down.
Okay.
Alright.
And healing sphere. Yay.
Yay! You get 3.
Man, Do we even need Talos at this point? This healer over here? Do we even? You guys can just leave him. I mean, Breeze is about to die anyways.
My channel divinity dishes out 20 hit points.
I mean, like every round.
Breeze
has had a really bad couple days.
But if you encounter ghosts,
oh, that's true.
Talos is the best one to have.
And the best thing that Adela can do when you encounter ghosts is to make more ghosts. So
exactly.
Excellent. So at the top of your turn,
I have 3.
The only problem is we've only fought ghosts once.
I got 3 because I entered it for the first time, right?
Right.
And
Because you start your turn in it. Yep.
Oh, okay, so I got 3.
So that is going to go to. Let me see.
It's when you either move into it or you start your turn there.
So go back up to Breeze.
Can he in any type of way try to resist?
I'll tell you what. The number is 12, and the saving throw is intelligence.
Ooh.
I don't have a negative in that.
No, you do.
You do.
Yeah.
You have a negative 5.
Negative 5. Oh, yeah.
So you have to roll a 17 or higher.
Do I have my...
Unless you have that proficiency in saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack of all trades isn't saving throws.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So, nearest person.
Not me anymore.
That's me.
This is the worst.
Doesn't hit.
Good.
All right.
Unfortunately, it's just doing itself.
You have more movement if you want. I'll let you expend your movement. You moved, you attacked. You can continue moving if you want.
I'll move again. let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Breeze is going to use his,
Acceptable. Acceptable.
And he's going to move, as this is 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Now, not that this is going to be a big deal for you, but give me an athletics check as you try to leap from one landmass to the other.
Ooh, with the +5?
With a plus
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You
Go, Sarah.
Can I get like 5 more?
You don't even, you just go from here and just leap across.
Oh, God.
That is going to trigger number 4. You don't have a ton to worry about here, I don't think yet. That's going to trigger its held action. That is going to miss you.
Alright.
So as it just reaches down to wrap around you, you just claw, just bat it away like a furious cat. God, I can't wait for your next turn.
I no longer have to attack you guys. I can actually use it against these.
I may not have to get a kobold miniature.
Alright. Nikos.
Yeah.
How much health does he get back?
I got Dex.
6.
6.
I have a question, Dan.
Yes.
If he were to draw his sword, would I be able to use my strength instead of my dex on the sword attack?
Yes, because it can be strength or dex. You can
All
close
right.
that door now.
So out of so this tentacle is grappling me right now.
Correct.
All right, and I'm gonna try and escape the grapple. So can I do that with acrobatics,
Your door's
or
closed.
does it have to be athletics?
Let me get a quick check on the rule. A strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay. That's great.
You
Sounds like I
burned
have a
your-
-1. That's a 2.
You burned all your face up, right?
I burned my face up, yeah. I burned my face up getting out of the last pickle I was in.
Alright, you basically have a bonus action left.
Oh, good. I have nothing I can use my bonus action with.
Excellent. Now, anything else? Good to go?
Good to go.
It is going to go to you then. It is going to... Let's do something different here. What it's going to do, it's going to try and just squeeze the life out of you. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a Constitution saving throw against its attack.
All right.
And if you can out-resist it, you won't take damage.
All right.
Is that a 1?
That's a 9.
Oh, thank God. It's a quick charge. I figured it wouldn't take long.
7.
Oh, thank goodness I have 2 left.
Because Adele's actually doing something today.
Yes.
Adela's proving her worth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So maybe next time someone will listen to her when we say, hey, maybe we should go take a long rest.
And it is going to drag you the additional 15 feet down to the bottom.
So I'm out of the healing spirit.
Correct. You get to make an attack of opportunity on it because it's leaving your range. And Nikos, as you land at the bottom, you see that this is in fact not attached to anything. But at the bottom, there's some sort of painted rune that this is coming from.
Ooh.
As if this thing has been summoned from the rock.
13.
13? Hit.
Hey, alright. At least 7.
Okay. And that is going to go to tentacle number 2, who's feeling a bit naughty. I'm just going to reach out, grab Cass,
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
and take her underwater.
God damn it.
Oh no.
How many times have I made that joke in D&D?
Oh my god, you're gonna be real surprised at how prolific that joke is. And that is going to go to...
Well, bye.
And my question is this thing solid all the way through, or can you swim under it?
It's solid all the way under. Yeah, it's connected to the bottom.
Alright. I figured I'd try.
That'll go to the Jade Knight.
Yes. Can I do maybe investigation to see if like the eye is controlling the tentacles? Because that's what my thought was, but I want to like
Make it an Arcana.
okay. Of course, the one I'm not proficient in.
That would be a 14.
No, wait, 12. I read it wrong.
The Jade Knight has been observant in his time in this cage, and he has been trying to view down at this desk at what he'd seen there. And he feels confident that this eye is connected in some way to the tentacles.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud around the eye to obscure its vision.
Okay. I like it.
It's
Oh.
He's still interested in what
Bard.
No.
No?
No.
No. What is it? What is the Jade Knight? I must know.
You can't see it.
Mysterious. That's what he is.
Mysterious as heck.
20-foot radius sphere.
Nope.
Apparently he's not a rogue. He's neither a rogue nor a ranger nor a bard.
So, anything else?
I can only do the thing once per short rest or per...
Well, you have it now on it.
Oh.
All of your attacks now are on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can continuously attack it this way.
Oh, okay. Can I still make an attack after casting Fog Cloud?
No, that's
I
the
didn't
action.
think so. Is there any way to bonus action, like, do the insight to see resistance?
Give it a go.
Cool. Oh, that one is 8.
No.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to go from the Jade Knight to Tribute.
Great. What I was gonna do, I can't do because Cass is underwater now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because I cast Fog Cloud. I was like, sorry.
So basically what you've seen is Nikos get dragged under after being hit very hard, Adela diving into his direction, and then the unconscious Cass, the tentacle just wraps around her leg, drags her about 10 feet, lifts her in the air, and slams her in the water.
I don't know that happened, do I? Because I was busy saving Nikos, yeah.
Correct?
Okay.
Do I even... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Shit, I can't even get in the water.
So give me an athletics check.
I don't like where that's going. 18.
With a great enough leap, you can pretty much land right on top of where they're at.
Fuck it, I don't swim good, but we're gonna do it.
Bet you sink good.
Just cannonball that shit.
Going in there.
With the heaviness of your armor, if you don't fight, you'll sink. And you can make your attack. With disadvantage.
Damn, if only we had that cloak.
Glare at Alex. He's having a hard enough time right now. We'll glare at him later.
We'll
All right.
do it. I'm just gonna plummet and try and stab this goddamn tentacle.
Underwater plunging attack.
Oh, shit. That's a crit fail. +3.
You're wearing heavy armor, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright. You sink. And it is going to release you. And as you just begin to sink to the bottom, it'll make an attack on you.
Well, let go of you.
Alright. Give me a strength saving throw. This will hit.
It hit me?
Oh, yeah.
8.
11 points of damage. You are constricted.
God damn it. I don't have a backup character.
This hentai
I
just
don't
got
either.
And that is going to go to...
You had to fucking fail that wisdom saving throw. Get knocked out.
Cass?
Yeah.
Roll a life or death saving throw and take an immediate fail.
If I have to tell Cass that Cass died. Actually, if Cass dies, we'll probably all die.
I just want you to know that Talos may be a healer, but he is not a necromancer. He will not approve of anyone coming back from the dead.
No one has spared dying anyways.
I have spared the dying, but not here.
Yeah.
Once you're dead, you're dead.
And that is going to go to the big scary lady, who's going to make a spell attack on Breeze. Which will hit.
Is Breeze gonna get mind broken?
No.
Mind crush.
What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
That's literally what she just did.
Pretty much.
All right. Five points of poison damage as you are struck with a sickening ray.
Could have been worse.
And that's going to go to Della.
Okay. So I can't see where Cass and them are.
Nope.
Okay. So, and Nikos is up, right?
Yes. He is up, but is he at the bottom holding his breath?
So can I drag him up to land?
He's still restrained.
Kill the tentacle.
No.
Yeah. Yes. I'm having the life squeezed out of me.
Why was I able to do an attack of opportunity then?
Because it moved out of your space.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just going to attack the tentacle, hoping that it'll let him go so we can get out of there.
You have wild shapes. Okay.
You could become an octopus and just have a tentacle off.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, the octopus doesn't have any good attacks. I've looked.
They're good at constricting things. They're
Yeah,
great for like grappling.
The constrictor.
They're great for grappling spellcasters.
18.
Like, what's her bucko?
3. 18 plus 3 is 21.
It hits.
22.
Yeah, I did hit.
It's not even doing math.
I think you said 8.
18, no.
All right.
For 2 damage. That's maybe enough to distract him.
Perhaps. You have a bonus action.
bonus action is just gonna be to take some more stones and make magic stones.
Okay. Excellent. Make sure you take your own healing.
Oh yeah.
If I'm being held out of the healing area. I think I'm out of the healing area.
No, because I'm right down there with you.
You didn't move it. You used your bonus action to grab stones.
Oh.
Dun dun.
And Tentacle 5 will move a little bit closer to the eye into the fog, and then she fall down, go boom.
Yay!
Falls down 10 feet, takes fall
And that
damage.
is going to go to Breeze.
Am I still under the effects of the potion?
Oh yeah,
Oh boy, how long is it gonna
for a
last?
while.
For a while.
Kill
I will make
the eye.
an attack. I can't. Actually, the attack was closest, and that's the tentacle. Is the
Oh,
tentacle
this
close?
still does.
Can I attack the tentacle?
I'll tell you what. Give me the intelligence saving throw.
I mean, that is what's closest to him right now.
He made it the first. We'll start the turns with it.
That's a 1.
Ooh, a 1.
On intelligence. That's a,
All right.
that's a negative
I like this.
4.
I like this. I'll tell you what. This hurts you. This is not something you care for. Dude. 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
You are
God.
too stupid. You're taking damage.
Now here's the thing.
God.
Here's the thing.
Confusion.
You can attack who or whatever you want. The
Oh.
attack is at disadvantage, but it will be a critical.
Go for the eye.
Go for the eye. That's what I'm going to do.
You already got the
Can
stage
I
over there, so.
make my movement up to here and try to attack the eye?
You can make a running leap into the air, all 4 claws out to dive into this eye.
Do it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Do it.
Does that disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
everyone look away. Well, I'll just believe what he says.
You need to heal me or I'm dead.
That's a strength. So it's going to be 9 plus 5.
Plus your D4 because you're proficient with unarmed strikes.
D4. 10 plus 5. 15.
You slam into the eye, so you're automatically doing 5 points of damage plus 2 D4.
2. 6. That's 10.
Then the guy freaks out and looks
No, that's 11.
Yeah, 6 plus 5.
11.
11. Yeah, 11 damage.
Breeze just flexes. His muscles grow again. You hear that anime noise, but you hear him scream in pain. His blood begins to pour out of his eyes, ears, and nose.
Ooh.
Everything goes red, and you just go running forward, and as you leap, you slam into this gelatinous kind of still surface, like your entire body is slamming through the skin of pudding. And as you do,
Take a bite.
you take a bite, you rend this eye to shreds. And when you're done, it turns to stone, and you fall in the water.
Hey.
What about the tentacles?
The tentacles are going to react by dropping whatever they're holding.
Oh, thank God.
But that's all the effect they get from it.
So does what's her fucking
Wait, does she
fall
drop?
off?
Does she fall? She falls.
Oh yeah, she falls into the water. She's good with that.
Oh,
Yep.
yay.
Very
Also,
deep
she'll
damage.
take fall
water.
damage.
Yeah. I mean, she's
She's
only
a
10
water
feet
lady.
though.
Yeah.
Water's her bag. She doesn't take fall damage into the water. Okay, Breeze, excellent turn.
I think even water creatures should take damage from surface tension.
From falling into the water?
Yeah.
Man, that's
We're land creatures. When you hit the land, you go splat.
You hit the water. I'm high enough. It's concrete.
Alright, dexterity saving throw. She has to beat a 12. Fails it. She's going to take 2d6.
Splat still hurt.
Take 12.
That is going to be 5. Because the ground zero is the 1 on that.
Hey man, that's 5 damage she took that she wasn't gonna take.
Yeah,
before.
exactly. Splat still hurt.
Little victories.
She's just going to drop you as soon as you stand up. Hope you got
I'm
good,
underwater.
Hope you got a good wisdom.
She doesn't have a line of sight to me.
Alright. Hell of a turn, Breeze. Nikos, you have been released. You're 30 feet down in the water,
You redeem.
All right.
but the tentacle is still alive.
Tentacle's still alive. I'm gonna point the wand of wonder at the base of the tentacle near the rune and hope something happens.
Give a roll.
Do something.
Oh, good.
See, at least it's away from everyone, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm.
Moon's nearest me.
73.
Please, no blinding.
57. I cast darkness on the tentacle.
So that's going to encompass both you and Adela.
It can't
Yay.
see now.
Okay.
Yay.
You have movement.
It just
I move straight up.
Hey, you move into the water. Or into the spirit guard. You can get 3 back.
Yay.
All right. You're 15 feet up. You have another 15 feet before you surface.
What is that mass of land over there? Is it just...
It's just a mass of land.
Okay. Just check it.
All right. That is going to go to Tentacle 1. It is going to basically just grope around, and Adela, because you're the closest, it's going to try and grope at you. But she'll do so at disadvantage.
See, it's blind now.
You have get an attack of opportunity on it, as I've rolled a 1.
See? Oh my god! See? God.
You'll barely miss.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How many crit fails you have?
I have the second most.
Holy shit.
All right.
That's crazy.
That is going to go to Tentacle number 2.
Oh, fuck.
You have second place net 20s though.
Sarah, the tentacle will come before you.
It is going to make an attack.
How is darkness?
Can it see, though, without an eye?
No, it cannot, which is why it attacks with disadvantage.
God, I see
So,
what
like,
you've
what's
done for
actually
others.
tried
I'd like
to
you to do that for me, too.
Let's take a look.
Jade Knight got your back.
From a cage.
Yep. Hey, it's the safest place right now. I have not been attacked once.
16.
15-foot radius sphere.
So, technically, I'm not in the darkness. Because it's 15 foot, I'm 15 feet above where he was.
You didn't get you missed the attack anyways, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna miss you. It'll try to constrict and it will miss.
So you're basically out of the darkness now because you moved 15 feet up.
Yep.
I haven't moved from the
That's
cage
what I was trying to figure out how
exactly
much it was. I'm like, okay.
It's thinking like Batman, alright?
You mean the Jade Knight?
No, I'm thinking like Batman.
This one is going to begin to make its way here. And is going to...
You're Jade Knight. I think it's the Green
basically its
Lantern
movement.
instead, but...
So, and it is going to stop there. And that is going to go to the Jade Knight.
Alright. What kind of check would it be to try to rock the cage back and forth to try to, like, snap it?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Let's see what I like. Neither one of them, but I will do acrobatics. That seems more Jade Knight. That would be a 10.
You get it swinging.
Alright. Is that my action?
We'll call that movement.
Okay. I would like to make an attack at the villain.
Alright. It'll be at disadvantage because she's in the fog.
Okay. I thought it was because I was moving, but that's also fair.
Okay.
Alright. 13.
That will miss.
Okay.
It goes wide and just bloop right in the water.
And the special ability, I can't do that again, right?
No.
Right.
Alright. That is going to go to tribute.
Cool. I'm gonna let myself sink so I can catch Cass at the bottom.
Okay.
And you're getting all 10 of my lay on hands.
Thank you.
Anything else in your turn?
Nope, because lay on hands is an action.
Cass.
Yes.
You're struggling for air right now.
Yeah.
I can't, like, propel her upward.
No.
I guess I'm gonna try to go up.
Okay. If you dash, you can make it to the surface.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. But you'll still be in the water.
Okay.
And that is going to go to number 3, where it is going to move over to the cage. It is going to wrap its tentacle around, and it is going to make a strength check to try and rip the cage down. Pretty strong cage. It'll need a 16. It's a 14.
I want to know how these tentacles move.
So
when
what
you're
does
in,
it
like, a painted
do
room.
to the cage?
It grabs onto the cage and rips it down, and is going to start pulling you underwater.
Okay. Let me just see. Damn, that's an action. Okay. Do I have anything I can do as a reaction to that?
No.
Scream.
No one is above water to hear you, except Breeze.
I just got up there.
I guess Breeze is still like treading water, right?
Oh, yeah. But you're still deep in the fog. So the hag is going to move forward, and it can see you.
Did the tentacle have disadvantage because it can't see?
No, you're out of the fog.
Well, because of
It
the
has
eye.
It's a strength check. It didn't make an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to attack the cage. It just had to pull it down.
I know. I was just wondering if it could find me because it wasn't by me.
I mean, and he goes a good go. Okay, I'm going to need a saving throw, as the hag is going to cast Hold Person on Cass.
Man, she really don't like you. Oh. What type of saving throw is that? Man, bet you wish that wasn't your dump stat now.
I never did.
Okay, not bad.
Hey.
17.
All right, you feel this mental command come over you, but you're able to shake it off. And that is going to go over to Adela.
Okay. No one's underwater with me anymore?
Both you and Nikos are about at the same height.
We're both able to basically get up on our own now. Alright. So I'm basically going to surface.
All right.
Let's see what's going on. Up. What do I see when I...
Basically, what you see now is that Cass is trying to pull herself up onto the land, and you don't see anyone else but this frightening creature at the end.
It's a range on a magic stone.
I think it's as far as you can propel it.
Which is...
Like 30 feet if you have a sling.
Okay.
Like I do.
So do I.
You okay?
Tremor down the cave.
Trippy's already at the bottom, so.
Oh.
Perfect.
So I'm basically just going to move 15 feet forward.
Okay.
So I only have 15 feet left, basically. And
I feel it.
My bonus action use to move the healing spirit over towards Cass.
Okay. You can pretty much... That can move 60 feet?
Yeah.
In a turn? Or you can cast it a 60-foot distance.
30 feet, so it can move up to 30 feet.
Alright, so you can move it up, and... Yeah, like there.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
That's okay, because that's about where Cass will be coming up anyway.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah, that's about it, because I can't reach anything to hit anything, so...
I didn't expect the table leg to move. That scared me.
That's going to go to the top with Breeze. Breeze, you are lost in the water.
I will try to swim to land.
Alright.
How much movement does that take?
You're still in the fog.
Okay.
Took about 15.
Can I jump back to the platform and attempt to make an attack on her back.
Make it with disadvantage.
Can I get flanking? Because
No.
I'm attacking her back.
Well, you're also leaping out of the fog. You can't even see where you're going.
Okay. 19 and a 20.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage. As you leap forward, land on her back, and start rending her skin.
So that's going to be D4 plus 5. Plus 5 plus anything else?
Nope.
No, just D4 plus 5.
8 damage. Feral cat breeze.
Basically.
You just start ripping at her back, and she screams in pain as she's able to kind of throw you off of her back.
Man, if you could keep these stats, I'd say you take like a level barbarian.
Anything else?
Barbarian bard.
I have a bonus action I can do while I'm enraged.
No.
So I'll just sit. I'll just go to all fours and growl.
Nikos.
All right, I'm gonna swim the rest of the way up and try and get onto land.
Okay. You'll be able to basically just get on land. Will be the last of your movement.
All right, and that's the less of the movement. Then I still have an action. We're gonna say that's within 120 feet, right?
Yes.
That's the range of Eldritch Blast.
Woohoo!
Time to get fucked, magic lady.
Oh, I didn't feel it.
Well, that's a 22 without my charisma, so...
Roll damage.
Yeah. So D10 plus 3... 10. Force damage.
She just took 18 damage.
Slamming that into her back wasn't bad enough. She stumbles back to land into the bulbous throbbing arms of a shredding machine.
What?
The throbbing arms of a shredding machine.
Basically. All right. That is going
I
to
don't know if you ever seen a paper shredder, but they don't have bulbous arms.
That one does.
Man, if he'd have rolled a 20, could I have gotten
All right. So, Tentacle 1. It has 2 prey.
Look at those.
It has Adela and it has Nikos. So what we're going to do is Nikos even, Adela odds.
Got it.
It is going to reach for Adela. It is going to make an attack at disadvantage. It'll miss.
Okay.
With a fucking 6. Damn, alright. And that is going to go to tentacle number 2, which already sees tribute underwater.
Can't see. Has no eyes. Dun dun dun.
Fair enough. It felt the movement of you going down. It felt the movement of her going up. So tribute will be even. Cast will be odds. It is going to move up. It is going to make an attack on Cass.
See? God, even I was sitting there praying. Come on. Even.
Sarah threw you under the bus there because I was just going after tribute. She's like, no.
No, I'm just saying it has disadvantage. Can't see me.
13 to hit.
Yes.
All right. It is going to move up, and as it goes to wrap, you just kind of put your sword forward, and it just slides out from underneath. And that is going to go to the Jade Knight. You are being dragged underwater. You're able to catch your breath, but you're currently in a cage, drowning.
I'm going to try to Houdini this shit. Try to escape this cage if possible.
Okay. What I will have you do is roll a very high acrobatics check.
Alright. Just quick question. Would casting jump on myself help this at all?
That's how he does it.
Like torpedo out of here.
But you will take damage if you succeed.
That's okay.
All right. This can be an athletics or an acrobatics. The check will lower and you'll have advantage. But you are going to suffer the rate of...
You said have advantage.
Have advantage.
Okay.
5 points of damage.
We'll do acrobatics. Alright. Let's get all this shit out of here. That will be 19.
As the Jade Knight begins to float in his cage, he floats back to the back end of the cage. He presses his legs down and he casts jump, and he throws himself forward and makes himself as small as he can. He basically forces himself between the bars of the cage, pushing him out and propelling him against the wall. You're 10 feet under. You've taken 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right. And, do I still have movement? Or did that count?
That'll be movement and action.
Okay. Bonus action to try to float. Hold my breath. Go up, please.
Alright, if that's it, that is going to go to tribute. You are 30 feet down.
I'm gonna just dash to the surface.
Give me an athletics check.
What? Cass didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but I let you just kind of sink for some free movement, and here's where you pay for it.
I guess that's valid. I got a 12.
12? That'll get you 30 feet up, which gets you to the surface.
Gets me air. Hooray. Treading water buddies. You get out of the water, actually.
Cass.
Yes.
This tentacle is above the water.
Okay.
So is the healing spirit.
So can I go to land and then hit it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You have advantage as it's too blind to defend itself well.
Soft 20.
Roll damage.
$10.
Gets number 2. Alright, you take a serious gash out of it, but it still looks okay.
Action surge.
Okay.
Destroy it!
$14.
Roll damage.
Oh shit. Ooh. $8.
You slash it again with a little extra push. A lot of black blood comes bleeding from it, but it's still up. Bonus action?
I don't have one.
Alright. That is going to go to Tentacle 3, which is going to continue to drag the cage down, as it believes it has prey.
Sucker. Call me Torpedo Mask.
The hag is going to turn around, and it is going to give a glare to Breeze.
Oh no.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Breeze glares back. Wisdom saving.
Oh, thank God it's not intelligence.
Yeah.
Can he use Talos' wisdom?
That's
Breeze
You
goes
can do that
unconscious.
twice? That's bullshit.
Oh god.
Yeah. Unlimited, actually.
Oh,
Unlimited?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Broken.
At will?
Is that a spell or is it an ability?
Okay. Okay, I've made an error here. Alright, I'll tell you what. We're gonna call that the first wisdom saving throw, alright?
Okay.
It'll be the first one. You're still up,
Okay.
but you're frightened of her.
Dude, I was about to
Is
say.
my frightening is being frightened? Is that going to overpower the enrage from the potion?
No.
How long does
Now
that
make the
last,
saving
by the
throw.
way?
That is a 19.
Okay, you're good.
How long does that potion last?
1 minute.
How long has it been?
5 rounds.
Okay.
So one more round?
Yep. No. 5 more rounds.
Yep.
Alright. That's gonna go to Adela. You are being harried by a tentacle.
Seen enough hentai over this.
Twice in one session?
Yep.
It's a hentai full session.
I'm going to now swim 30 feet away. This way.
You will take an attack of opportunity from it because it's attacking you.
It was trying to attack me. It didn't hit me.
But it was close enough to do so.
But it's blind.
Then I'll stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
That'll be a 17.
Roll damage.
Okay.
We're just gonna remind you every turn that it's blind. It's our only hope.
6.
Alright. It bleeds, but it does not die. Anything else in your turn?
I'll do a bonus action to move my healing spirit more towards tribute and cast so that they'll maybe actually get some of it.
Okay. Alright, they'll both receive it here.
Okay.
And that is going to go back to the top of the round. Breeze.
Can I roll an intelligence to see if he can have the wherewithal to draw his weapon this time?
Sure, give it a roll.
Okay. That's going to be...
Why were you
12.
Why would you do the weapon? You're doing more damage with the...
My weapon's D6.
Plus a D4.
Plus the D6 plus the D4 plus the 5.
Oh, okay.
It'd be more damage.
What'd you get?
I got a... It's not. Would that be a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, so
Intelligence.
I got a 12.
12? That'll be enough. You can draw your weapon.
Draw my weapon.
You are frightened of her, so you'll make your attack with disadvantage.
Oh. 7. Will it still be? Will it be plus 5?
You still have the proficiency.
Right.
Yeah.
My proficiency. 8 plus 5, 13.
Just miss. But you had an idea for bonus action last time.
I did?
You did. You were like, shit, bonus action.
You went like,
No, I don't have access to my spells right now still.
Right. All right. So that's going to go over to Nikos.
Another Eldritch Blast.
Now, what I was going to say is if Nikos was a nat 20 with Eldritch Blast, it'd knock her into me and
We'll see.
attack her or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, so that's a natural 19 plus a 4. So
Roll damage.
Yeah.
I hope the camera picks up on your... Not the camera. The
The
mic picks
speaker.
up on your yoga ball.
7.
It just sounds like you're
7
ripping
force
it
damage.
apart.
All right. You continue this onslaught against her, though Breeze is doing his best to attack her from behind. These blasts against her, pushing her further and further closer to him. However, the tentacles are starting to get a little antsy as they're beginning to miss. They're beginning to frenzy in the water. That is going to go to number 1, which is going to attack again. But it's not doing good against you, and you're hurting it. So it's going to make another decision here. So, odds Nikos, evens Adela. Nikos.
Oh.
And it is going to make an attack with disadvantage against you. And we'll miss.
Yay.
Blinding that eye was a godsend. That is going to go to number 2, which is going to make another attack on Cass, which will be a 13. We'll miss.
Breeze in the Jade Knight.
And that is going to go to the Jade Knight.
Alright. I'm going to try to swim through the water. So, 5, 10. I would like to surface and tap Breeze with protection from good and evil, and then try to run away into the fog clouds. Because it's touch.
Okay.
And I didn't enter her 5 feet square, so...
Alright.
She could fuck off.
You do have to make an attack of opportunity on the Jade Knight. Entering and leaving his...
Is that disadvantage because he's going into the fog?
No. He enters the fog.
He's not a cleric, is he?
That's a 5.
All right, with a massive, with that Githyanki short sword, swings by. The Jade Knight is able to dive into the fog safely.
So he should no longer be frightened.
You are no longer frightened, and it can attack you.
It can't?
Nope.
It has disadvantage against attacking.
Right.
Thanks, JK.
More or less. Now,
That's why I got away, because I was like, I know he's going to try to hit me afterwards. Get out of here.
that'll go to tribute. You've just surfaced. Roll health. Cassie, you're receiving this too.
4 back.
Everyone started writing health. I was like, ooh, should I add some too? What's going on? I'm excited.
Okay, so I would like to get out of the water.
Okay.
Then how much more movement do I have?
20 feet.
10.
Well, it'd be 25. Because you just got out of the water. It's 5 feet.
30. Alright, I'm going to use my channel divinity on the hag
Okay.
in a new way that I haven't used yet. To abjure enemy. She can make a wisdom saving throw, or it's her turn to be frightened. What the fuck?
Natural 20.
That's nonsense.
Eat it, Paladin.
Oh, I'll come for her.
Oh.
This game.
I've seen enough hentai.
Edit every one of those out. Edit every one of those out.
No.
Is that going to be the
Once.
title of this episode?
Edit the one where Dan edits and nothing out. Or I've seen enough hentai to know where this episode is going.
All right. That is going to go to Cass.
I'm just gonna try to get rid of this tentacle. It's pissing me off.
It's blind. Just walk away.
I tried that.
Nope. That is.
To be fair, we're gonna have to
9.
Nikos.
Swing and a miss.
I can't do anything tonight.
Maybe you should take a potion that makes you attack everything.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
It's helped so far.
So far, it's worked.
We haven't come across another penguin salesman. So.
Take a page out of the Jade's Night books, hide in a cage, and just spellcast from afar.
That is going to go over to the hag, who is going to. It's going to try and attack you. She's going to try and claw at you. She'll do so at disadvantage. And will miss.
Breeze growls.
Fuck you.
She whimpers.
He's frothing at the mouth now.
Yeah, she's not a fan of this. You can see that this beautiful illusion of this woman has given way to what looks like an animated feminine corpse.
Ew.
That's it. You saw the picture of it. It's,
Basically what it is.
yeah, it's not
All right. That's going to go to Adela.
Okay. Now can I move away from it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 30 feet forward.
All right. Do you want to get on land?
No. I have no need for land.
This is a good point.
That's where it gets you 30 feet.
Alright. Is that enough to do a magic stone in a turn?
Yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna throw a magic stone her way. Probably not gonna hit her though, because that's only 10.
Miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything with your bonus action?
No.
Excellent. Breeze.
Swing. It's gonna be 14.
Hit.
Alright. And damage. That's gonna be D6, D4. 7 plus 5, 13.
How did she die?
Knocks her head off and kicks it like a kickball.
All right. Breeze with the Githyanki sword just defends against these claw attacks, and with a quick hip-to-shoulder attack, slices her arm and her head clean off. And as it just floats in the air, he just takes the pommel and slams it and spikes it to the
I
ground.
have issue with this.
It rolls a short distance and drops and bobs in the water.
Am I still under the potion?
Oh, yeah.
Then he just keeps attacking.
And just starts chopping her up.
Yeah.
I have issue with
on in
this.
horror.
Yeah.
He keeps attacking till the potion's gone.
All right. So, with that,
I was gonna say, if he's gonna keep going, I'd like to try to knock him unconscious. So he's not a threat to
Okay.
anybody else.
so, there is...
This is how Odie died. I'm not your boyfriend today.
All
Sorry.
right, go ahead and, what do you plan to do?
It'd be smarter to just let him tire himself out. He's attacking a corpse.
Yeah, as long as he's not, I guess, attacking anybody else. I still have a problem that he killed someone, though.
There's the J Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean,
There's a specific rule right here.
He's Jade Batman, so yeah.
So,
I don't have any, like, equipment, really. I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
tie him up.
so Cass is able to eventually, Cass and Troop are able to disperse this tentacle, and the majority of the tentacles, sensing that the threat of attack is ended, they recede back into the water. Breeze, you chop into this thing until your muscles eventually deflate. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Does he sound like a deflating balloon?
18.
18.
Well, 19.
As your muscles just begin to lose steam and your breath starts to pick up and this heavy weight of your body begins to wear on you, you just drop to your hands and knees and you are exhausted.
I see what's in front of me now.
There's just a pulpy mess.
I look down and see myself covered in blood and guts, and I'm gonna throw up.
Fair.
And pass out.
Everyone else, you have the room.
Alright. Yuko's gonna look and see how much gray he's developed. He Eldritch blasted quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Nikos, you look down and you see that it has crawled up past your elbow.
Oh, that's not good. Nikos is, I think that's inappropriate for a madness check.
Okay.
19.
You're good.
So, Nikos maintains his composure. He knows what's going on.
Everyone else?
We go pick up Breeze out of his own vomit mess.
Okay.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean Breeze off?
Sure. The fog eventually disperses and you see a desk. And you look at the bottom of where this eye had rolled back and you see what looks like a symbol carved into the smooth wall, though it looks to be pressed in 3 parts. But only one part of this symbol is in there. It looks as if one was created and broken in thirds. The lay-in of the symbol appears to be a human form with its wrists bound above its head, chains wrapped around its wrists, and then both of its legs are tied, one by what looks like a tentacle and the other looks like vines. And underneath you see the words Ente Coven.
I know I've said it a lot already, but I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Or you may pronounce it Entai. The Entai Coven.
Is this like carved in the wall or is it just written?
Carved in the wall, and it looks like there's a single piece that has been laid in. It looks like this was her claim to the coven.
So...
Oh,
so there's...
2 more.
2 more.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you have any questions or want to talk about your favorite part of the campaign so far, you can find us on Twitter at QuipsnCrits or at QuipsnCrits on Facebook. And make sure you rate and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to. But check out our Tumblr or Reddit for character profiles, maps, essays, and just a bunch of other shit from the... Ooh, I swore. And a bunch of other stuff from the cast. Today's music is brought to you by Leon Lischner and friends, and Dennis Murphy's Polka. Links in description.
Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside.